Cindy at the end of Tuesday's episode, the 29th of August 2023, Cindy Beale bursts into the Vic and sees her girls on Anna's 21st birthday. What a fucking episode, Piggy. We had flashbacks. We had George Knight with a goatee. We had Cindy seeing Peter and, well, hearing Peter do the the fucking guttural scream when he found out that his twin sister died. We had Fat Boy. Fat Boy was on the show. Oh, God, bring him back from the dead. Just like Cindy. Run through the episode, Piggy.
So we start off. So Cindy dropped the plate of food. I think there was grapes,
canapes.
Fruit. Yeah. Ian's like, Cindy, no, Cindy, look, Cindy, you bitch, look, I'm having a heart attack. Will you fucking listen to me? And Cindy's like, Ian, shut up. And George takes her into the back room, or the area where all the beer is stored.
Yes.
And they have a chit chat. George just starts calling her toxic, that she walked out, which I agree with George. Could you imagine you date this woman or man or non-binary person that you've known your entire life, then it turns out that she had a family before your family, and they faked their death once and almost twice, and then you're in a pub in 2023 and they walk right back into your life? It would mess you up. Many people go, it wouldn't. It would. Because you've grieved them. You're on grieving them. It's like when I dream, when I have sleeps, I see that my nanny's alive, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm tripping balls here, man. But so they have a chit chat. Not Ian. George says some words. Cindy says some words. Cindy's like, look, George, just look. Why are you complaining, you bald motherfucker? Just listen to me once, will you? No one listens to me. I'm Cindy Beale. And George's like, fine. So we get a flashback where we see George with he has the Dwayne Johnson 2012 goatee. He has the... I don't know why I'm comparing him to Dwayne Johnson, but I do love the Dwayne Johnson goatee.
Yeah.
And basically we see the event that occurred that day where, I'm surprised it wasn't revealed on BBC News. Or, well, in Universe BBC News. But Cindy gets a phone call saying, look, Lucy has died. Womp. She's been dead for 9 years, lads. Get over it. Basically Cindy then is like, okay, George, I have to leave. And George's like, why are you leaving? Never come back. And Cindy's like, I have to leave. And I'm like, you could just tell him the truth. Or not tell him the truth, but tell him a lie, saying that a family member has died.
I mean, in fairness, we do realise that she didn't realise that she wasn't going to be allowed to come back.
And basically, we also see, I forgot to mention it, we also see Ian Beale in the laundrette. He has a lovely sit down. I don't know why he's in the laundrette.
Well, I can imagine he's reminiscing about Dot, really.
Is he reminiscing about that? You remember that event that happened in 2014, where he imagined that his mother and his wife was alive?
Yeah.
We see Ian in the laundrette. We also see Kathy and Peter talking. But that happens in between. That's in between the Cindy stuff. But back to Spain. Cindy then leaves. We see Cindy in Walford in 2014, and I'm amazed because, I understand it hasn't changed, but I'm amazed that we didn't see people. We only saw Ian Beale, like, and a few extras.
Yeah.
Like, I understand they don't want to say, well, they're different actors, but we could have still seen Bobby, because Bobby's like.
Could have seen Whitney. Could have seen Phil.
Wait, what age would Peter be in 2014? Actually, question.
Like young adult type.
Right. I'm not saying that you could show Peter and Bobby because they're young, but you could.
Yeah, but the issue is that the actors weren't there at the time, right?
Yeah, but they're young. Oh, bless me.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but that's my nitpick. Is like, you can get away with showing Bobby because he's a 9-year-old. He's a 9-year-old. Like, you know what I mean? Because because of course a 9-year-old's gonna look different to a 21-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
you probably could get away with it. I don't disagree.
Peter, I can understand, but like, there's no difference. The only thing that's different is his face. But you can easily just say he grew up.
Yeah.
Like, my one nitpick, because I would have loved the scene that we cut to the bar and we see the screen. They obviously couldn't show Danny Dyer either, which was sad. Could have just pegged them. The BBC is like in royalty money. You could have just fucking whipped out the cash, like. But anywho, we see that Cindy is looking on. We see that she's looking on, and then what's the agent who pulls her aside? Babs?
I don't fucking know.
The agent basically pulls her aside and goes, "Look, Cindy, you're not supposed to be in Walford." And then we see Ash's favourite, Fat Boy. Is it Fat Boy?
Yeah, Fat Boy.
Fat Boy appears and asks for the time. And this popped Ash so huge on the watch along. I was sat there confused. It's like, yeah, Fat Boy, fat. He asked for the time, and then he walks up. We see Cindy talk to the agent, and the agent goes, "You can't go back to Spain. Sorry." So not only have you lost your daughter, you've also lost 2 other daughters. And
exactly. Like, imagine how heartbreaking that would be. Like, oh, yeah, actually, you can't. You can't go back. It's like, what? Why not? Well, you just people know you're here now. I only left for like a day. Pretty heartbreaking, honestly. It gives a lot more reason as to why Cindy never came back, because she never came back because she was found out, and then she couldn't go back to George because she was found out. So, like, now she has to start again.
Yeah. So we cut back to Vic, where we see George and Cindy reminiscing about life. They reminisce about the good times. They reminisce about the bad times. They sing songs that remind them of the good times. They sing songs that remind them of the bad times. He drinks a whiskey drink. Just starts singing Chumbawamba. Drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a cider drink. But yeah, George basically says, "Oh, I understand, kind of, but you still broke my heart." Which I'm like, George, I agree with you, George. Like, you did break your heart, George. I just can't. What's the word? Not be on the side of George, because, like, I love George Knight. Not because he scares me, but it is because he scares me. Like, if I met that actor in real life, I'd be shitting a brick. I would be like, "Hello, hello, sir. Shut up." Okay, I'll shut up. But yeah, they reminisce, and then we see Peter and Kathy talk, and basically they have hugged it out, kind of.
Yeah, they've made up.
And basically, Peter tells Kathy to go upstairs and he'll bring her a glass of wine in the bathtub. And yeah, so it'll take a lot more, like, for stealing half my money to, like, a bathtub to forgive me. Like,
Yeah, it's one of those
if
funny
you
things,
stole
isn't it?
if you stole $500,000 or however much it was from me, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, fine, just
He
bring me a glass
only
of wine.
stole like 10k, and she just gave that to Joe Cotton like a couple weeks ago. So like, you'll fucking manage.
If still, it's 10k, like. If you stole 10k from me, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Ash, you know, like a sponge cake would solve everything. You know?
Yeah, well, it's family, innit?
Still, it'll take a lot more than a sponge. It'll take 2 sponge cakes. Maybe 3. But yeah, they met up. Peter gets a call from Ian, and Ian basically tells Peter, "Look, I'm scared. I'm scared that Cindy's gonna leave me." And I'm like, Ian, you do not know EastEnders. Of course she's gonna leave you. You are pathetic, Ian. You are a pathetic man. You're the most pathetic man I've known, and I know a pathetic man, and he's named myself.
It's me.
Like I just love how Ian's just basically like, Cindy, what? I need my bum wiped. Why? I'm having a heart attack. Alright, come here. Like, I'm not making fun of heart attacks, but like, I just love how it's his weapon of choice.
Yeah.
It's like when your friend has something that you don't want revealed, so they're like, "Shh, I'll reveal your nudes if you don't make me a cup of tea." And I go, fuck's sake, to make you a cup of tea. Damn it. It's like that. He's just using his heart attack as like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
But yeah, to round this off, Linda goes into the back room, and she basically sees Cindy and George not snogging it, but holding hands.
They look very cozy.
Yeah, they look very warm. And George will have to prove himself to Elaine. I just know that much. And basically, so Cindy is told that the girls are here. And, well, shit. She goes out and she sees Gina and Anna. She's right up in Anna's grill, like. She's right up there.
Yeah.
Like I understand she left you when you were like 11 years old. No, wait, hold on. Yeah.
I think
12
like,
years old.
Like 13 or something. 12, 13, yeah.
Yeah, 12, because 2012 she would have been 10. 2013 she would have been 11. 2014 she would have been 12. Yeah. If someone I knew just came out of the blue, who didn't talk to me in 25 years or 9 years, and just walked right in front of my face, I'd be like, have you ever heard of this thing called social distancing? Because you could really use it. Up in my fucking face, like, smelling my teeth.
It was a really good moment as well. I wasn't expecting Cindy to find the girls so quickly. Like, I thought they were going to really drag it out, like, till the end of the week. So, to see that they immediately pulled the trigger on it, like, it's really fucking good. And, honestly, one thing I think will be quite funny. Imagine if in 6 months Jane comes back.
Oh.
Like, imagine maybe at Christmas Jane's like, "Oh, hi, Ian." And then Bobby's like, "Jane!" And then fucking Cindy's like, "What the fuck is that? Who the fuck are you?" It's fucking...
Captain fucking New Japan. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, imagine that. That would be fantastic. Like, all settled down, all nice. Oh, fucking... Oh.
I forgot to mention that we see Reese doing for people who are like, what's the holla holla? It's basically where you grab your hands and you like stand on one leg and you start popping up and down.
Yeah.
And Reese is basically doing the half holla. He was doing the hand movements, but he wasn't doing the leg movement. and it was just so funny. Look, he was just standing there. He was just standing there doing the holla holla, like half hollas, and we see Bobby, Freddie, Anna's and Gina's dance moves, and I just wanted Bobby Beale to pop out the old Charlie Brown dance, where
It's just, it is one hell of a
sing
fucking...
the song,
No.
sing it.
No. But it's just one hell of a fucking episode that was. That was fantastic. The Fat Boy return popped me because someone just like, he's here! He's not dead! Like, the actor genuinely looks the same. That was fucking great stuff, honestly. Like, they absolutely knocked it out the park. I look forward to seeing the fallout of this and how Ian takes to it and like how they settle in. Like, would just be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, that was fantastic. What did you think of the episode? Comment it down below. Obviously, we'll be doing the live reaction type videos for each day of this week. And the podcast as and when that happens. Classic podcast just released today. So, yeah, good stuff. Any final thoughts, Piggy?
Will we get Lucy Beale returning?
No. But there we are. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I've been Ash. I've been joined by Piggy.
And I am Piggy from Watching Walford. You can follow us on Twitch/Twitter/X, Instagram at Watching Walford. You can subscribe to us on YouTube at Watching Walford. Why would you not subscribe to us? We are delicious men. We are like
That's not what I describe myself personally, but
we are chocolate starfishes. You know, you don't want us, but you know we do taste good. And like, to quote Ash, he is a sexy man.
exactly.
He's the best fucking man I know. And I've seen a lot of men. Have you ever been on Hung Femboys? Like, oh, nothing compares to seeing Ash. But yeah, I've been Piggy from Watching Walford. We will talk to you later. And don't forget to hit the Charlie Brown dance on that subscribe button and like button. Thank you.
Bye-bye.